Hey guys, I'm back at the Graveface Museum, and yeah, they did add a new feature here. You know, a new feature, like a new exhibit here, themed to a tattoo artist. So yeah, let's check this out. Ooh, the Beach Boys. Halloween deer. Alright, we're entering through the mouth of Satan. We're back in here again. These are like different creatures. This is the shrunken head recipe. Homer Tate, basically an artist. Some candles up here.
Welcome everyone to our roadside attraction room. Roadside attractions were quite popular in the 1940s and 1950s. Whenever you'd step into a roadside attraction, you might see two-headed animals like those three that we have in the corner there. Or maybe even Clementine, our adorable five-legged cow. Look at that face. One of my favorites, you're looking right at him, the spider fawn. 2 heads, 6 legs, all fawn. And of course, nothing is complete without a circus bear to really tie the room together. Now, all of these animals that I just pointed out, they were all born that way. That does make them a little different from sideshow gaffs. A sideshow gaff is made of real animal parts, but that doesn't necessarily make it a real animal now, does it? One of the most famous sideshow gaffs is actually going to be in the case right here. This is the Fiji mermaid. Now that's going to be made using half of a fish and half of a monkey, and I guess that's how you make a mermaid. One of my favorite renditions of the Fiji mermaid is going to be this drop-dead gorgeous redhead in the case right there. That is Homer Tate's fish girl. Now she got her luscious locks from his wife, the teeth from a dead cat, and the leg from a mummified turtle. Speaking of mummies, all the mummies that you're going to be seeing in this room were made by Homer Tate, but he also dabbled in the art of making, you guessed it, shrunken heads. Now that is not a real shrunken head, but it is made with real human hair, thus making it a gaff. But if y'all want to come and take a closer look at those two in the case, don't worry, they've been well fed today. They're not going to bite you. Those are going to be 2 100% real human heads that were shrunk down with a gaff being available.
This right here is new.
Now, how does one shrink a head, you might be thinking to yourself? Well, don't worry, I've got a recipe for you.
Weird little goats.
The first illegal thing you're going to want to do is dig out the dead body. Then you're going to want to chop the head off, remove the skull. You do not need it. About 50 shrunken heads of this day. The legend, the late great Homer Tate, once he was released from jail, he never made another piece ever again. And don't worry, that is not a real dead body, I promise. Just a gaff. All the real dead bodies are going to be upstairs. Now, another fun fact about the room that we're standing in, all the wood that you're going to be seeing on the walls in here actually came from a real-life Savannah hoodoo house. It was occupied by Ophelia Baker, a.k.a. Madam Truth. She was a very powerful psychic and a well-respected individual in Savannah, Georgia. She actually passed away in 1977, and unfortunately, the house did burn down as well. But luckily, with the permission from the family, we were able to get out there and save what we could, and now we have a little tribute set up for Ophelia in our museum. Now, the last thing I'm going to let y'all in on is whenever we moved into this building here, we did stumble upon a couple of false walls as well as rooms that were not on the blueprints. Some of the things that we found behind those walls were pretty interesting. One of them was this old 78 record, which is creatively titled Chanting, Speaking in Tongues, and Sermon. Now, we did decide to throw a Halloween party in the museum last year. We had a little seance. Everyone had a great time listening to this record when we had the seance, except for me. It scared the shit out of me. But I mean, what you gonna do? It is Halloween, of course. And we did decide to keep the false wall intact because what we found behind here was just too cool, and I don't think any of us wanted to touch it. Now, it's not going to be any of the offerings that you're seeing here, but if you look past those offerings, you will see a real hoodoo altar that we found behind this wall in our museum. Oh yeah, you can get a closer look if you'd like.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, whenever we found the altar, it definitely did not look as pretty as it does now. It was pretty much buried under a bunch of garbage, but we got one of our friends in here who knew what they were doing with hoodoo to set it back up for us, and the rest is history. But if you all have any questions for me, I love answering questions.
They're like a
Roman,
two-headed
take a lot
cow.
of pictures, play a lot of pinball. Sure.
This is the Guinea two-faced calf. Oh, this is a cow, not a deer.
These fun little-
Another two-headed cow.
Y'all want to take a closer look?
The African
Come on.
tiger shot by Dr. Henry, June 11th, 1966. There's like this thing that looks like a inside-out frog. Another Fiji mermaid. Oh, this one has legs. Over here is Clementine, the five-legged cow. There's a little cow, or a little cowbell, and there's like a turtle shell. Real. Here's the Circus Bear that I like. Eddie the Circus Bear. That's his name, Eddie. Eddie was a performing circus bear who toured with a small circus group in the 1950s. Unfortunately, the circus went out of business in 1959. Eddie's handler, Walt, was an animal lover, and he was incredibly fond with Eddie. He ended up taking the performing bear home to Virginia with him. Walt made a sanctuary for Eddie on his property and would play with Eddie every day like a pet. Yeah. There he is. I think they recently added that blue sparkle hat. Kind of cute. His little paws. Little unicycle. And there's a little clown doll. By the way, I got some bad news. The good news is that Ripley and Brothers Circus is coming back, but they're not gonna have animals or clowns. So yeah, that kind of sucks. The Ringling Brothers Circus, that's what it is. Little rat seance here. Dead possum. Little light on the subject. Gators. A lot of old stuff. Alright, that's enough of this room. Let's go in the other room. A Von skull. Rare Louisiana example of a voodoo doll. So that's a voodoo doll. More photos. This place is pretty cool. And over here is the circus area. And oh yeah, this is new. Some posters up there. Little toy. Little circus art. And that's new. That lady right there is new. They recently added that. Like, they also recently added this hat right here. I love this hat. sword swallower. More stuff of the tattoo artist, Captain Don Leslie. Captain Don, December 26, 1937 until June 4th, 2007. That's when B-Movie came out. More stuff over here. Atlantic captured inside, like a mermaid inside of a fishbowl. Alley of Freaks. Oh yeah, this is very vicious vipers, snakes, and there's a little clown doll up there. Didn't notice that. Oh yeah, little cold clown stitch in there. Yeah, it's kind of sad how circuses look like the future aren't going to have animals or clowns anymore. Did hear the news that they were going to bring back the Ringling Brothers or Barnum and Bailey's circus back, but they're not going to have animals or clowns. So yeah, that's kind of sad. We're heading into the alien area. Flying saucers. And yeah, those sounds are the footsteps upstairs. Nothing really new they did back here. I think they recently added that flying saucer and that coat. This extraterrestrial alien stuff. This is where they believe how alien spaceships work. The seats over there, and that's a door. Oh, D. Inside the central, let me find D, right there, D. Inside the central column, the construction of the so-called amphitheater section is a closely guarded secret. It changed technology, or CCT, and its operation relates entirely to the science of scalar physics. Pretty weird. I thought aliens were just in cartoons. Awesome alien lamp. Look at these. Check out these clown cookie jars. Yeah, I've never was afraid of clowns as a kid. I always loved Ronald McDonald. But there are a ton of people who are afraid of clowns. Tell me in the comments below if you're afraid of clowns. The world's biggest cowboy, I guess. Going in here. It is pretty hot in here. Minted. And over here, interesting, is the Oddfellow skeleton. This skeleton was actually the great grandfather of Ryan Graveface, who was the owner. So yeah, this is his grandfather. And yeah. Do not enter bathroom is located upstairs and in the Satan IC panic area. Some more craft. Witchcraft, I guess. I think this is new. I haven't seen these before. These ones are new. And they have a heater. We can turn it on, but you're not allowed to touch anything here. Please, no parking funeral. Just black magic stuff. And over here is an Anesthesia Cart. This is for a school project. A wax head from a embalming school. An embalming school. And in here is the arcade. Museum continues upstairs. All games are free. And over there are the games. Some famous movie characters. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. There's Chucky. The main man Chucky. Sorry Jack, Chuck's back. And Universal. I know the movie's called Child's Play, but I usually just call it Chucky. They're the shorter name. And that's new up there. That's new. Over here is some old arcade games like Dungeons and Dragons, Tower of Doom. Little elk head. Over here is Mortal Kombat. Oh, that's Mortal Kombat. Rangers and Rebel. Over here is Ghosts and Goblins, and this is the game Angry Video Game Nerd raged about. So yeah. And over here are pinball machines. And I think I get one more chance. Yes, I do. Over here is a Freddy pinball machine. Okay, here we go. yeah, over here is Haunted House, made by Gilbert. Cool art, by the way. I mean, cool art. Anyways, let's just. Oh, you need tokens for this. Yeah, we don't have tokens. The Phantom of the Opera. And yeah, this one's. I don't think this one's operating. I remember they were doing maintenance on this one time. Yeah, they were doing maintenance on this one time. Over here is Tales from the Crypt, and I actually love this show. So let's begin. Oh. Alright. Oh, you just press that. I didn't know at first. Okay, one more. Okay, one more. One more. And there's others. There's like Sure. Like the art up here. These are like chairs. Some more arcade games. I'm thinking these are under construction. They're not really turning on. Creature Castle. Bone Buster. And I'm guessing this is like Duck Hunt. Yeah, this one is under refurbishment. I like these little Halloween toys they added. Yeah, this one's new. These arcade games right here are new. I didn't really notice. Raggedy Ann and some clown dolls. They like Dumbo there. Fire extinguisher. Another gun game. This one's called Monster Gun. Shooting monsters. There's a creepy Bert and Ernie. Halloween. These are Halloween masks that were used for trick-or-treating. Sideshow Freaks Oddities Particular. Upstairs Museum continues. And exit. This is the exit. Creepy Ronald McDonald over here. Hey, Ronald. I'm not afraid of you. Hell do not like being touched. So no touching Ronald. And there, I noticed this little scarecrow guy right here. Awesome art here with this awesome cat. A lot of spooky stuff. Pretty awesome. Let's go through the killer's area. Over here is a bunch of famous killers, like Jeffrey Dahmer and stuff. L. Ron Hubbard. Lafitty Ronald Hubbard was an American sci-fi author who founded the Church of Scientology. Hubbard was born in Nebraska and spent much of his early life in Montana. Space jazz. This is the pants of Caliph the prisoner, Madison. These are all the people he killed. Shan Ranch. Oh yeah, redwood roof shingle from Sharon Tate and Roman Polanski house. Oh, that's cool. So this used to be on a roof of a house. In 1993. Yep, 1993. Awesome 90s art right here. Awesome fans around here since the summer. Over here is Jim Jones. Now, Jim Jones is a horrible person. He made camps and gave people Kool-Aid. He put poison in Kool-Aid and killed a lot of people. And this is like the news of him doing it. And this is the Kool-Aid he put poison into. How Kool-Aid used to look like back in the 50s. Flavor Aid. 4 packets of Flavor Aid recovered from Jonestown after the murder-suicides through popular culture suggests that the cult was given poisoned Kool-Aid. There's Jim Jones himself. Some more devil stuff. And the goat. Ooh. Oh, I remember the last time there was like a clown Cabbage Patch Kid doll here. Voodoo doll. Evil devil. I love this devil art. Very awesome. Awesome art. Over here is Pogo the Clown. Now, Pogo the Clown was J.W. Gacy, and he would dress up as clowns for kids' birthday parties and kill them. So that's the reason why people are afraid of clowns. Is because of Pogo the Clown. Here's Bambi. He loved Disney characters, by the way. His Sorcerer Mickey, Top Hat Mickey, the Disney poster book. Oh, there he is. There's the little clown, Cabbage Patch Kid. He was originally over there. They put him right here by the giant Pogo the Clown painting here. Beautiful rose.
He could prove in the 90s that that should have been enough to kind of open the case and bring those other people up on charges in some capacity. We've so far found 4 additional ones. So there are 10
When you
that
have a
were under
child
his house.
taken out of your life, it is like a little pieces taken out of your heart.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You
So it's like,
just-
and, yeah,
you
and the
never
fact that
forget.
it's just,
Everything keeps
it was just completely
revolving
missed.
back to the day
So
when
yeah, that's,
he
it's one of the
did
most
this,
fascinating
he did
cases because
that,
of all the
and we
layers and because
reminisce.
it actually like
Dolores
is
Nieder,
physically
courageous
upsetting
mother,
to us
still
that
in the
there are
same
people
house
that
on the northwest side of
potentially,
Chicago.
at least-
13
at
years
least
remembering Johnny, who was a
knew what they were
Marine
doing
and then
and
studying to be
looks
an
like they
accountant.
were.
Like others, he went to Gacy's house for a job and never came back. About which John Gacy expresses no remorse whatever. On the contrary, he says he's a victim for being found guilty, the 34th victim, and he says the families are victims because they don't know who the real killer is.
Oh, I can't probably prevent crimes. I make people pretty so I'm just gonna basically even it out because I'm paying for lawyers for like so basically it's a weird Gacy like logic essentially. But he also likes knowing smarting people and getting so
Universal Monsters. I remember there was like a drawing of Donald and Duck on a Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse on a pogo stick. I don't know where that's at. More of his art. Native Americans.
You know what? This is something that's like really interesting.
nice.
Like, this is like somehow really
Good. Well, I'm glad you guys made it.
And over here is a chair completely made out of human faces. Don't sit. He's like, that's human hair, and then those are the faces stitched together.
Yeah, there's some more games.
Pretty disturbing.
And you're taking your whole game in there, which is
Over here is a photo of Ellen, Willen, Muskie, right, and Ed Geffen. A photo of young Ellen is sitting beside, sitting beside each other interrogation room. Ellen was
about a year ago. Okay, sweet.
firearms specialist with the Wisconsin Crime Lab who worked of the Jen case with his brother, lead investigator Joseph Wimsky.
Okay. Awesome. Well, if you see anything, Catherine and I want to chat about or know some more about, just let me know. I'm around. Not everyone. And my name is so yeah, and I think the last time you were in, we may or may not have some stuff on the case.
Preserved lock of woman's hair on Ed Jen's key ring. Okay, that's basically it. They didn't really add any. Well, they did add a ton of stuff that was new, but just in the already existing exhibits or areas. Up and away.
Painting a picture of a busy place. But
I appreciate you guys enjoying watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
And a foot and a half deep. That was under the house. Up above 82.